Hey guys, it's Miss Pound, and that means it's time for Tuesday Talk. So let's get started. Good morning. Good afternoon. I hope y'all have had a great start to your day. I'm excited to talk to you about a special day on Wednesday. It's Earth Day. Earth Day. Yep, the planet that we live on. That's right. We are celebrating Earth Day, which is a day that was created 50 years ago by a man here in America, wanting to make people more aware of how they can take care of the earth. You know, there are some important parts of the earth. We live here, and humans live here, and we breathe the air and we eat the food that's grown here, like the tomatoes and the strawberries, and sometimes we eat fish out of the river. And so we get a lot from the earth. Plants, trees grow, and we've been talking about that. Things you can get from plants and trees: paper, cotton to make clothes, food to eat. And we've been talking about birds and the things that birds do for us, especially the most popular chicken. They give us eggs, but birds also bring us a lot of beautiful things here. And then butterflies, insects, those help take care of our gardens to make things grow. So there are lots of things in the world that we depend on that depend on us. And the earth is a very important part. It's the most important part for us to live. It gives us air to breathe, it gives us water to drink, and it gives us energy. So those are the three things we really have to help the earth take care of, and so that we always have it, not just for us, but for the animals and the plants and the trees. The three top things are going to be the air that you breathe. It's got to be clean. You know, pollen comes from trees, and that achoo, achoo makes you sneeze and stuffs up your nose. Well, that's nature's pollen kind of thing, but that's no big deal. But there's the plants outside, and I mean, don't mean like flowers. I mean buildings that have smoke come out of them because they're burning things. They're sometimes burning trash, and that gives pollution, dirty air, and we can't breathe that as well. And then we've got energy that we use to make the cars go or turn on and off the lights. And that energy comes from the earth. And we can't use it all at once. We have to think about how we don't waste the energy. And then you've got water. And water is so important to all of us, about the fish and the water that we use to drink and to nurture the ground. And so we can't waste water. So there's three things in the world that we really need to focus on. And that means we need to focus on the air, we need to focus on the energy, the ground, and we need to focus on the water, and how we can make those things clean, and how we can make sure that the ground is not full of trash. And there's so much that can happen that, if we don't help take care of the earth, can make the earth a very smelly, stinky, and hard to live place. And we don't want that, do we? No. But you know what? Y'all are already doing things that make the earth a better place and make it healthy. When we're at school, y'all do not waste paper. You use both sides when you color. We have recycling. So you get those cans or paper, and we put it in a blue bucket, and we recycle. And to recycle means we reuse things. We reduce our waste. We make sure that y'all eat the food and you don't put too much food on your plate. We want to make sure everybody eats everything. And then we are always taking care of making sure the water is off. Don't leave the water running. Sometimes we have that water running in the bathroom. Turn it off, turn it off. Only use what you need, right? Only use what you need. How many paper towels do you need? How many Kleenexes do you need? Yeah, we don't want to waste things. That is part of taking care of the earth. So I want you to check out, I have an activity for you on Seesaw, and you can do it anytime this week. And I have a book that I want you to listen to. It's one of my favorite books. It's called How to Help the Earth by the Lorax. And the Lorax is my favorite character for the Cat in the Hat. And the Lorax is my favorite book. John, you know the Lorax? Oh, is it not so awesome? I love the Lorax. Read the Lorax again, and maybe you might see that somebody, the Onceler, was not taking care of the earth. Maybe you know why, how the Onceler was not taking care of the earth. Read that story again. Tell me what you think was going on in that story. Maybe it wasn't so good for the earth. Can you do that for me? Okay, well, I'm going to read this for you in another video, and it gives us some great ideas of things that we can do to help the earth. All right, guys, I know you can do it. You do it all the time. Doesn't matter how big you are, doesn't matter how little you are, everybody can do their part, and I know you can do yours too. I love you guys. Let's celebrate Earth Day big time on Wednesday, and tell me what we can do to make the earth a very special place. I love you guys. I promise. Bye.